Hello, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. So ngayong gabi gusto ko pong ipakita sa inyo kung paano po ako nakaka-access ng mga information about our government, especially our LGU. So papakita ko po sa inyo, may account po ako sa foi.gov.ph. So ganito po yung itsura niya. Mag-share screen po ako. Dali lang po. So, ayan. So, kung makikita niyo po, madami na po akong na-request na information sa government natin. So, ayan, nung nakaraan po, nag-request po ako ng copy nung DOH, WHO na Strategic Framework 2024-2028 for mental health po yan. Tapos, kasi may tanong po sa akin kung may enrollment fees daw po ba yung LGU natin. So, tinanong ko po sa DSWD. Hindi naman po lahat sinasagot nila. But yeah, may mga ganyan po. Nung nakaraan po, kasi may plan po yung UNICEF na mag-hire ng persons with disability. So, chinecheck ko po yung kahandaan ng bansa natin na mag-provide ng mga employees na persons with disabilities sa mga matataas na opisina kagaya ng UNICEF or other international agencies, for example. And ang ayoko po kasi is magkaroon ng tokenism. Ibig sabihin po ng tokenism is parang naglagay lang sila ng tao doon para lang masabi na may person with disability doon. Pero not necessarily na performing sila or talaga bang kabahagi sila dun sa proseso. So yung meaning po ng tokenism is the practice of making only a perfunctory or symbolic effort to do a particular thing, especially by recruiting a small number of people from underrepresented groups in order to give the appearance of sexual or racial equity within a workforce. So, parang mema na na nandun ka. Mema na may equality kasi sinama ka. Pero, symbolic lang yung presensya mo doon. Hindi ka naman talaga nakakaambag. So, I don't want that. I want meaningful participation of persons with disabilities. So, yan, tinanong ko yung NCDA. I'll just give you an example. Tinanong ko sa kanila. So, yun. Sumunod ako. Bago yung ano nila. Hindi mo na nakikita yung mga sinulat mo pala dito. Pero anyway, if you make a request, halimbawa, pag pinundot mo yung make a request, dati yung actual convo mo talaga mababasa mo. Gahang yung ano lang yun. Anyway, actually last week lang yung website na to. Pero ko nangyayari sa mga ganap. But yeah, down siya. So anyway, let's go back. Tapos nung after maging up, hindi ako makalog in. Tapos ngayon naman nakaka-login ako pero dami ko daw tinatanong masyado. Kulit-kulit ko daw. Hindi ako mag-request. Anyway, so ayun, so tinanong ko yon, nagtanong ako sa NCDA, nagtanong ako sa PSA, nagtanong ako sa CHED, nagtanong ako sa UP. Ang tinatanong ko actually, yun nga, kung ilan yung persons with disability na students at alumna na data dito sa Pilipinas at kung ano yung inclusive and accessible services per LGU. So, apparently, wala pa tayong ganun ka-intensive na data. And this one's even closed. Okay. So, yun. Tapos, may mga tinanong din ako na information. Halimbawa, nagtanong ako yung gusto ko kasing i-trace yung like in the past decade, ilan ba yung ano, yung trajectory ng pagdami ng persons with disabilities. Kasi iniisip ko, kung matitrace natin, baka per year ganito yung increase. So from now until in the future, if we keep things constant, ano na magiging persons with disabilities? But apparently, wala pa rin tayong ganun ka intensive na data. Well, syempre, natanong ko sa San Miguel, Bulacan. So, tanong sa DILG, tanong sa DSWD, tanong sa DOH. Ayun. Actually, yung tanong din ako kasi dahil tinatanong ng mga tao, ano bang ganap dun sa joint venture agreement ng Salable Water and Pamana Water. Pero naman sila nagbigay ng kopya sa akin ng joint venture. But anyway, at least I tried. Tapos, yun. Nagtanong din ako ng rules on dispensing old equipment sa DILG. Pero meron na yung mas comprehensive ngayon sa DBM. Yun. So, yung tinatanong ko every year, yung NTA. Pero this year, hindi pa ako nagtatanong kung ano yung NTA. Kailangan natin magtanong ulit. Try na natin mag-request ng NTA. Dahil ayaw niya. Anyway. Siguro I was really shocked nung nakita ko na hindi gumagana tong website na to last week. Kasi napaka-importante kasi ng psychological safety sa mental health and physical health ng tao. And part of psychological safety is access to truth. So, kung walang access yung tao sa katotohanan, hindi niya nakikita yung data, then, just, I'm thinking. And I think, transparency is a kindness. If you have an honest and a system of governance na transparent and accountable, tinutulungan din natin yung mga leaders at yung mga nagtatrabaho sa government na maging healthy. Kasi, kung sila mismo ay gumagawa ng something, sila din naman yung magkakasakit. Sila din yung mahihirapan in the long term. ang dami ko nang nabalitaan na kawani ng gobyerno na nagkaroon ng mga non-communicable diseases. Ano ba yung mga non-communicable diseases? Um, Cancer, hypertension, mga na-stroke, chronic kidney, mga lung diseases, mga ganun. And I think yun nga, kung meron tayong sistema where we allow them to live life with integrity. Ibig sabihin ng integrity, it's more than honesty eh. It's being whole. Yun daw, kahit bali-balita rin ka, pareho pa rin. So, yun. Kung meron tayong system where we help these people be honest, actually tinutulungan natin sila. So, kaya, kaya, kaya gusto kong, um, maging maayos tong, website na to, gumana siya and everything. Yeah. So, yun. Um, ayan. Actually, nalulungkot ako sa mga ganap sa government natin. But, nalulungkot ako sa mga nangyayari sa mga ganap sa mundo. But, bahala na si Jesus dyan. So, yun. Tuloy natin. So, yan. Yan po din. Pero gawa na naman yung gym. Praise the Lord. So, you can imagine. Tanong ko ng 2022. Kasi dapat 2020 pa siya natapos eh. So, anyway, yun. Tapos na siya, praise the Lord. Natanong ko sa SAP disbursement. Tanong ako about sa AIX. Natanong ako about sa expenses sa mga newspapers. Kasi, nakakagulat na nung nag-work ako sa munisipyo, they're like spending hundreds of thousands of pesos for newspapers. Pero, wala akong nakitang newspaper doon, kahit isa. Tapos yung library, laging sarado. Wala naman akong nakita newspaper doon. Anyway, bahala na si Jesus dyan. So, yun. Ito naman, documents regarding the sale. Kasi nga, ang unang char, di ba, na ibenta nga daw. Eh, sabi naman nila, hindi na ibenta, joint venture nga daw. Tapos yung tinanong ko, kung yung tinanong ko, kung pwede mo ako ng document, hindi. Ito tinanong ko kung ano pwede silang ipa-lifestyle check. Anyway. Tapos, nagtanong ako sa test, yung implementation dito. Hindi pa yan fully tapos. Ayun. Nagtanong din ako ng paano mag-procure in 2021, paano mag-procure ng vaccines for the LG kasi nagkakagulungan ng time na yun, di ba? In fairness naman, bigyan naman tayo ng madaming vaccines noon. So, all praise and thanks be to God. And I got a letter from the office of the department head that time, si Sec Duque. Pero syempre hindi siya sumulat o yung assistant ng gano'n. Tapos yun, maraming salamat po, Secretary Duque, for that. Really, really grateful. Tapos, yan, nagtanong po ako kung, ah, paano po mapaayos yung peso. Kasi, may maganda pong sistema yung peso ng, Biñan Laguna. Naka-online po yung ano nila, ah, mga jobs nila. Para meron silang localized na job street kung iisipin natin. Yun. Tapos, ito, nagtanong ako about this. I got a BIR document about this. Yun. Yun, actually. So, hindi din na madami na ako na-request sa kanila. Gusto ko lang po pakita sa inyo yung mga okay. So, nagtanong po ako about dun sa implementation ng Mandanas ruling. Tapos nagtanong po ako kung ano po ba dapat yung ideal na organizational chart. Kasi napansin ko po sa munisipyo natin, karamihan sa mga departments are headed by ICOs or in charge of office. In charge of office kasi hindi po pala sila talagang like qualified para dun sa posisyon na hinahandle nila. Kaya in charge of office lang po yung designation nila. That was way back in 2021. I think they're trying to remedy that na naman po. Pero may mga ano, hindi pa lang madami pa rin. May iba na si Jesus dyan. Sana, ano, kung sino man po yung maging mayor sa 2025, eh sana po ayusin na po yan. Kasi, wala lang pong Superman. Siyempre, governance is a team sport. Ngayon, kung hindi po kayo mag-organize ng magaling na team to help you run our government, our local government, magkakalatsi-latsi po talaga. So, yun. Nagtanong din po ako dati nung 2021 about a Filipino-made vaccine. Hindi pa naman po namin yun. Dahil ang char po is naisangla daw po yung palengke dati. Tinanong ko kung sino po yung may-ari nun. So, yun. Anyway, ayan. Dahil gusto ko pong magkaroon ng ganyang training yung mga persons with disability. Nagtanong po ako niyan sa TESDA, yung sari-sari store training and access to resources. Yun. Kasi naman ko din po paano ito gawin sa DepEd naman po yung eskwela. Kasi madami nga pong persons with disabilities. Nahiya ako sa puso. Health check. Sorry naman. Hindi po nakakapasok sa schools because of accessibility issues. So, naisip ko po kung meron po silang access to ICT at makakapag-aral po sila sa bahay, at least masusolusyonan po yun. Yun. So, tinanong ko din po kung paano magkakaroon ng Philippine Community Center. Pero, nakita ko kung madami na po nilagyan ng free na internet yung DICT dito sa bayan natin. Madaming schools na binigyan sila ng free internet. Kaya lang, ang sabi nung iba, mabagal daw yung internet. So, hindi ko po alam kung nung nagwo-work po ako sa corporate, yung internet sa office is 100 Mbps. Gano'n siya kabilis. Kaya hindi ako sanay 'pag mabagal yung internet. Ngayon, kung mabagal daw yung internet sa mga schools, hindi ko din po alam paano sosolusyunan yun. Paano suggestion. Anyway. Tapos, yan, tinanong ko din po kung paano magkakaroon ng possible sources of funds. Yun nga, for providing ICT access. Kasi madami pa rin pong barangay sa atin dahil sa kahirapan ng buhay, walang access yung mga bata sa internet. Bukod sa wala talagang internet sa ibang malalayong barangay. Yun. And I think si Ma'am Grace De Leon, she's trying to solve that. So, yun. Ngayon, ito, tinanong ko din po ito dati. Bakit po ako nagtatanong na mabigyan sila ng psychometric exams? Kasi feeling ko po, dahil sa stress, dahil sa mga ginagawa ng mga bagay-bagay na hindi dapat gawin, syempre nasa-stress sila. So, I wanted to have a psychometric exam para kung meron silang something, then they can fix it and change it. Kasi nga, it all starts in the mind daw eh. So, pag healthy yung mind mo, you will have a healthy body. Ganon. Napansin ko kasi na nag-work ako sa munisipyo, ang daming may diabetes, mga hypertension, mga ganon, mga overweight. So, I think it's because of stress eh. Kasi pag may mga ginagawa kang bagay na masama sa kalooban mo, stress ka talaga eh. Or alam mo na hindi mo dapat gawin yun. Stress ka talaga eh. Kaya, yun. Pero, yeah, as you see, it was denied. Ayun. Tapos tinanong ko din to, kung pwedeng magkaroon ng online competency assessment. Kasi nga, feeling ko, kaya din hindi maayos yung level of service na naipoprovide sa mga LGU ay dahil hindi competent yung mga taong na ilalagay doon. Because most of them are only put there because of patronage politics. So, nagsuporta sila sa sa mga kandidato, o kaya kapamilya, o kaya kaibigan, o kaya nag-donate, donor, malaking donor. Kaya, ayun. So, I'm thinking, kung magkakaroon po ng competency assessment, at least malaman mo nasang level ba yung tao. Tapos kung ano, i-train mo siya para maging up to par. Kaya lang. So, you can see partially successful yun po siya. Tapos, tinanong ko na po yan sa NCDA, tinanong ko sa LGC, denied it. Tinanong ko sa NCDA. Ayun. Tapos nagkatanong po ako ng comprehensive land use for San Miguel, Bulacan. Kaya lang, hindi ko po alam kung bakit hanggang ngayon di ba po siya tapos. Daw. I think somebody's lying. I think people are lying. I don't know. I just feel it. I don't know why. Hindi naman yung company na magpo-provide dapat ng comprehensive land use plan na yun. Napakagaling na company. I just find so weird na hindi pa sila tapos. Hindi pa sila tapos. Anyway, alam na yun si Jesus dyan. Tapos, so yun, nagtanong nga ako ng mga resources para sa implementation. Well, in fairness, madami lang binigay yung DILG. Yung nga, tatanong ko yung IRA. Tapos yun, tanong kung kailan yung audit. Surprise daw. So, tayin lang natin. So, pakita yung mga itatanong ko sa ano natin, sa FOI. Ayun, so tuloy natin. Tanong din ako ng ideal na organizational chart sa DILG. Ayun, nagtanong ako ng ano, dapat ata sa kasi nung pandemic yun, gusto ko makontak yung mga principals para malaman kung ilan ba yung mga persons with disability nila na students. Sikretong malupit na. Tapos, ko din yan. Parang bet ng driver's license. In fairness, maganda yung sagot ng LTO dito. Dapat pala i-discuss natin. Tapos, ayun. Ano ko sa accessibility. Kasi nga, di ba dapat may yung mga may tax break sila kapag pinaayos nila yung mga nila. Anyways. So, yun. So, 2 years and 8 months na, hindi pa. Tapos, hingi ako ng sample ordinance kasi gusto ko nga magkaroon ng ganyan. So, yun. Yun. So, ito yung malupit. Data on burial assistance. Ano na yun? Tapos, yun, IRA. That natuturo kasi gusto ko silang sulatan. Wala kasi yung mga email address yung mga congressman dun sa website nila. Pero yung mga senador, in fairness nila. Tapos gusto ko sana magkaroon ng flood hazard map ng San Miguel para tulungan yung mga tao makapagplano. Anyway, messages dyan. Tapos, um, ah, naniniwala po ako na maganda po yung sustainable livelihood program. I think madami naman po talagang magagandang mga government projects. But yung problema po is yung implementation. Even yung 4 Ps po, halimbawa, I'm thinking maganda po yun if at the onset. Pero hindi po yun dapat, ano eh, ganun. Kasi feeling ko po, halimbawa, yung 4 Ps or yung tupad, ano eh, legalized vote buying siya. I think po, halimbawa lang, it can be, halimbawa, for 6 months, up to 1 year, you give a person this amount of money, say monthly, para maitawid siya to a better life. Train them along that time. Pero hindi po i-support nyo sila for almost a decade. At 4,000 kasi napakaliit po nun. Eh kung isa-isang taon, tinuruan nyo po yung tao, halimbawa na, yung mga, mga technical na work na they can earn more. O edi gumanda yung buhay nila. Tapos may dangal sila sa paggawa, magiging proud yung mga anak nila sa kanila. Hindi yung ginawa niyo pong ginawa niyo pong pulubi yung tao. Tapos ang masama, di naman nga napupunta dun sa mga bata. I'll give you, ito isang example na really close to my heart. 4 Ps po, beneficiary po yung magkakapatid. Ang nag-a-administer po yung lola kasi yung tatay was nakakulong, tapos yung nanay niya nagkaroon ng mental something, so she's not there. So it has to be the lola. So, okay naman yung lola. Kaya lang, the lola passed away. And nung nag-pass away, it was the lolo. But the lolo did not give the money to the kids. Nagagamit lang sa sugal. So, ang nangyari, ang ending, di syempre naalis siya sa listahan. Anyway, but yun nga, pakalat-kalat na yung mga bata and everything. It's a terrible thing what we're doing. Yung mga yung mga ayuda na yan, we're not helping people. We're condemning them to a life of poverty if we don't empower them. And I think, yung mga, naniniwala ako na may mga mababait at mabubuting mga businessmen. Kasi nag-work po ako sa Rotary. Makati. Siyempre, mga big time yung mga boss ko. Nakita ko na, yun talagang sobrang mayayaman, ganun. Very kind, very generous. They have really a heart for the people. Naisip ko, hindi ka naman kasi magiging successful kung wala ka talagang heart para dun sa mga tao. Nakakatawa. Minsan yung mga hindi pa sobrang successful yung mga business nila, sila pa yung masusungit. Anyway. But yung point ko po is, yung mga politiko po natin, usually, mga businessman sila eh. Tumatakbo daw po sila para protektahan yung business nila. Kahit legal or illegal pa yung business nila. Dahil nga po, parang nangyari, is for sale na nga yung electorate system natin. Pati yung mga illegal yung mga negosyo. Like mga drug lord, gambling lord, mga wedding lord, Diyos ko lord. Tumatakbo. Then nga, I think these people don't understand na pag hindi mo inayos yung mga mamamayan, it can seriously, backfire to you. Halimbawa, si President McKinley daw is isa sa mga president is isa doon sa mga sumalangit daw ang kanyang kaluluwa. Isa sa mga presidents na nag-enable nung military industrial complex tsaka yung mga isa sa expansionism ng US. But he was really terrible at his job daw. He was stabbed by a crazy man out of nowhere. Parang he just went to this event, tas the guy was simmering na pala because he lost his job dahil down yung economy ng US that time, ganyan. So, yun, naisip na saksakan yung si President McKinley kasi nabultayan na nandun. Feeling ko hindi naiisip ng mga powers that be. Pag di nila inayos yung trabaho nila, baka crazy. Baka crazy yung mga tao and then just birahin na lang sila out of nowhere. Alam mo yun? Kasi galit na. Yun lang. So, yun. So, tanong ako ng mga char about sila with local governance. Dahil napansin ko daming namamatay sa munisipyo natin. That time, tinanong ko kung ilan ba yung COVID-related doon. Dahil bako-bako yung mga kalsada, tinanong ko yung contact. No, minsan hindi ulit successful sinagot talaga ito. Joke lang. Tapos, ito. Binigyan ako ng listahan yung mga binigyan. Ayun. Ito sa pinaka-unang tinanong ko. Kasi nga pinag-aawayan nila yung so tinanong ko yung paperwork about yung fund utilization nun. And then, ako kayong data sa OCD. Salamat sa OCD. Ayun. Nahingi ako ng annual investment plan. Hindi ako nabigyan. Gusto kong malaman paano na ginagastos yung pera ng government eh. Ayun. Ayan. So, na yung pinaka-huli. And, yun. Ngayon, papakita ko naman po sa inyo kung paano ko nakuha yung sa COA. COA Char. So, dito naman po yun. Pupunta po kayo sa coa.gov.ph. So, yan. coa.gov.ph. Yun po yung name ng website. Tapos, pupunta po kayo dito, local government units. Yan. Tapos, Yan. Tapos, pumunta po kayo dun sa year. Halimbawa, 22. Ano pa yung 2023? Mga ano pa yun? Actually, they posted mga May, June, ganun. Kasi, sa daan ko, nabasa ko yung COA report. Yung 2020, itong 2022, nabasa ko to nung mga June ng 2023. Sumakit nga ulo ko. Yan, Region 3. Tapos, ng municipalities. Kasi municipality po ang San Miguel. Sorry, matik lang. Hindi po 100 Mbps yung plan namin sa bahay. Ayan. So, Bulacan, tapos, tayo dito, San Miguel. Yan. Pwede, actually, may kopya na po ako. Pag pinindot niyo po ito, magda-download po siya. Yan o, download. So, magda-download nyo na. Tapos, yung mga char-char. At ito, saan natin yung isa? Summary. Preview. Kasi may download na po ako yun. So, ayan. Yan, tinan mo ha. We rendered a qualified opinion on the fairness of presentation of the financial statements owing to the A. Net overstatement of the inventory account by 161,715 attributed to the overstatement of the year-end balance due to inclusion of non-existent, sabihin wala, non-existent inventories costing one, di ba? 197,700 and understatement by 35,985 due to recognition of office supplies still on hand as expense. Diba? And the existence and reliability of the total carrying value of PPE accounts amounting to 499,165,199 pesos and 59 cents, comprising of 42.65% of the municipal total assets as of December 31, 2022 were not established. Nakakamura, diba? Anyway. Non-completion of annual physical account of PPE for the year. Number 2, non-preparation, di daw hinanda. So, umpisa, hindi nila na-complete. Pangalawa, hindi nila nahanda. Of PPE ledger cards. So, property cards and acknowledgement receipt of equipment. Pangatlo, meron daw non-recognition of 48 parcels of land. Alam nyo, nung nakaraan, parang 38 lang yan eh. Okay. So, yun 48 na to. So, napakasosyal. And 11 units of motor vehicles in the books. Pang-apat, inappropriate recognition. Hindi daw nararapat na recognition of various semi-expendable assets with aggregate cost of 12,738,514 pesos and 17 cents as PPE. And panglima, non-derecognition of unserviceable PPE with undetermined value. Ibig sabihin, yung hindi na dapat na nilalagay na doon, nilalagay pa rin nila. Kikil, di ba? Anyway. Rar! Anyway, tapos, so, natin na. So, una daw, ang problema daw ay, yun nga, may overstatement of the inventory account. Tapos, pangalawa daw na problema ay may existence ng um, reliability. So, hindi sila sure dun sa reliability nung value ng PPPE. Sa pangatlo, inappropriate recognition of the cost of 5 units of misting machine valued at 992,500. So, yun. Inappropriate recognition. Ibig sabihin ba, ano ba yun? Bakit? But inappropriate yung recognition? Masyado bang mahal? Anyway. Si Jesus. Alam mo ito yung sinasabi ko, na bakit nagkakasakit yung mga tao. Ako nga sumasakit yung ulo ko eh. Binabasa ko lang yan. Paano ba kaya yung taong gumagawa niyan? Ngayon, alam nyo na kung bakit yung mga ibang tao kailangan pa ng special gadget para sa mga puso nila. Kasi nga kung ano-ano pinagkagagawa, magre-resign talaga yung puso nila. Dahil, ayaw ko na sa earth, ayaw mong lumubay, mga ganon.
Mom, gamit mo extension.
Music.
Latas pa nakasanggal, madama tayo yung laptop, pulutan na siya. Ito, dami.
Anong mata? Yan. Tapos, yun. Tapos yun to. Missing machine. Kasi yung missing machine nandun sa under ng welfare goods expense account instead dun sa disaster response and rescue equipment account. My God, ano? Ilang dekada nila ginagawa ito, mali-mali pa yung entry. Totoo ba? Non-transfer of the unutilized balance. So, hindi nila tin-transfer yung unutilized balance, yung hindi nagamit na balance. 2022, amounting to 1,699,428 pesos and 57 cents to the trust liabilities LDRRMF account, thus understating the account by the same amount. Bakit hindi nilagay doon, Lord? Diba? Parang na si Jesus dyan. For the above deficiencies, so meron naman silang mga nilagay na recommendation dito. So, ayan. Wish ko lang talaga nila yan. Wish ko lang talaga. Alam mo, ang wish ko, magkaroon tayo ng COA report na excellent yun. Excellent. Wow, sabi, ang galing-galing nila, napaka-honest nila, ang ganda-ganda ng pinagagawa nila. Yun. So, ito pa. So, the following are the other significant observations and recommendations that need immediate action. So, lapses were noted in the grant and liquidation of cash advances, such as A. Granting of additional cash advances despite outstanding balances. Non-undertaking of measures to compel officials and employees to liquidate outstanding cash advances. Ah, C. Absence of subsidiary records to support cash advances amounting to 200,000, contrary to COA Circular Numbers 2012. God! Tingnan mo. Oh my God, may naalala ako. May naalala ako na binigyan ng 200,000 nakalagay sa brown bag. Ano kaya yun ngayon? So, thus, at the end of the year, the total unliquidated cash advances amounted to 5,024,015 pesos and 12 cents. We recommend, and the LCE, yun yung LCE, yun yung local chief executive. Alam niyo ba kung sino yung local chief executive? Si Yorme yun. So, agreed to send demand letters and require the refund liquidation of the cash advances. Require the Human Resources and Management Office to withhold the payment of salary benefits due to the active accountable officers concerned. C. Institute other legal remedies and sanctions that may apply pursuant to COA Circular number 97-002, and D. Require the MA to submit subsidiary records for the unaccounted cash advances amounting to 200. Nabasa ko lang ito dati. Sumasabay ng ulo ko. And strictly comply with the regulations on the granting, utilization, and liquidation of cash advances. Yan. So, two, uh, dapat daw magkaroon ng implementation of PPAs for CY 2022 charged against the 20% development fund. So, showed several infractions. So, meron daw silang X doon. Such as documentary deficiencies on the lot acquisition. So, may kulang daw ng mga papel dun sa mga pinagbibili nilang mga lupa. So, yung bidding and awarding of contracts. X din daw yung bidding and awarding of contracts. Ang tanong kaya bakit? Ang mga pinagagawa nila doon. Actually, pag binasa nyo, Lord, pag binasa nyo yung makapal kasi yung kina-download. Makikita nyo doon. Anyway, final payment of civil work projects. X din daw doon. So, meron din daw mga charge doon sa procurement of goods through alternative mode of procurement. Shopping! Nag-shopping! Implementation of infrastructure projects carried out by administration contrary to COA Circular Number. Yan. Actually, art. What is it? It's John. Ay, Lord. Yan. Tapos, non-comp... Yan, sabihin lang ako. So, meron pang implementation of infrastructure projects carried out by administration contrary to COA, COA Circular 2012-001 dated June 14. So, yun. So, tas yun, meron ko silang mali o mali. Tapos, E, non-compliance with standards on public notification. Wala daw notification and other forms of announcement. Contrary to COA Circular number 2013-004, dated January 30, 2013. And non-compliance with technical specifications. Thus, the property and validity of the payments made for the construction of infrastructure projects could not be ascertained. Could not be ascertained. So, hi, Lord. Hamura. Hamura lang. Ano? So, sabi, we recommend that the LCE require the municipal engineer, bids and awards committee chairperson, and MA to determine and address the cause of the deficiencies pertaining to the supporting documents. Pangalawa daw, submit the documents on the noted transactions with the deficiencies on supporting documents. Yun. Tapos daw, so, yun, ito yung sa A. Yung B, dapat daw, yung municipal engineer ay una, mag-coordinate with the contractors concerned for the installation of project signboards and noted projects. Tapos, kailangan require the contractors to immediately post the warranty security for completed infrastructure projects in accordance with the Section 62 of the 2016 RIRR of RA number 1984. Pangatlo, issue variation or change order to cover increase or decrease in quantities as a result of disparity between the pre-construction plans and construction drawings under the awards of the contract. And pang-apat, for projects and discrepancies of the actual measurement, submit as built-in plans to reflect the changes made in the original contract. Pangatlo, BAC chairperson to submit all procurement to public bidding unless the conditions are met for the use of alternative mode of procurement. And D, MA to account for the excess of the bill of quantities. Sobra daw. And the negative slippage and compute for the liquidated damages to be charged to the contractor concerned for failure to satisfactorily complete the work at Barangay Biclat within the specified contract time. 2. Ensure that the advance payment of 15% of the contract price is supported with written request of the contractor and irrevocable standby letter of credit of equivalent value from a commercial bank, a bank guarantee or a surety bond, callable upon demand, issued by a surety or insurance company duly licensed by the Insurance Commission prior to payment to contractors. So ensure that supporting documents are sufficient and valid before payment to contractors are made. Ensure that supporting documents are sufficient and valid before payment. Bago ka magbayan, dapat ayusin mo yung mga documents. Pangatlo, the municipality made substantial compliance with the salient provisions of RA number 10121 pertaining to setting aside of DRRMF and reorganization of its Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, MDRRMC, and MDRRM Office. So yun. However, sabi lang, the procurement and documentation of payments for goods and services were not compliant with the 2016 RIRR of RA number 9184 and COA circular number 2012-001 and 2012-002 dated June 14, 2012 and September 12, 2012 respectively, as exemplified by the following observations. Una, documents were not sufficient to support the claims against the fund. B. The unexpected balance of the DRRMF amounting to 1,699,428 pesos and 57 cents were not transferred to the trust liability DRRMF account at year-end. Hindi nila nilagay doon. Saan nila dinala yung money? Yan. We recommend and the LCE agreed to require the BAC chairperson secretariat to in the 20 post in the Government Electronic Procurement System PhilGEPS the request for quotation and award for the procurement covered by the alternative mode of procurement, shopping. Buti pa sinabi pang shopping. Issue is issue BAC resolutions recommending the use of alternative mode of procurement for approval of the LCE. B, dapat daw yung MA, yung BAC chairperson, and MDRRM officer to submit the lacking documentary requirements, which include list of recipients and pictures of actual distribution of welfare goods amounting to um, 597,600. Dapat daw merong proof of posting of RFQ in the PhilGEP's website. Amay. Indiscuss ko pala ito, hindi dahil sa gusto ko mabarel, Tapos mga time sa ulo. Kasi nga, gusto ko, tulungan natin yung mga tao maging honest. Kasi tatanga-tanga tayo, they will take advantage of us. And then if they will take advantage of us, hindi naman sila mapapalapit sa langit sa mga ganun. Lalo lang din sila mga problema. Kaya kailangan natin silang tulungan. Ayun. So, yun. Proof of posting, website of the municipality, if available. Kaya lang walang website yung natin. Facebook, pwede na siguro yun. And at any conspicuous place reserved for this purpose in the premises of the municipality, omnibus sworn statement and latest income tax return of noted transactions among others, and MA to transfer the unexpended DRRMF under the account trust liability in the trust fund books at year-end. Prepare the necessary adjustments to reflect the correct balances of welfare goods expense and disaster response and rescue equipment at year-end. Submit on a monthly basis the report on sources and utilization of the RRMF, and pang-apat, ensure that the necessary documents supporting payment claims are valid and complete before payment is made to suppliers. Ayun, ganito. Isa pang reason ba't discuss to. Konting kembot na lang. Tatagulan na naman. Pag nagtagulan, bagyo season na naman. Iyak-iyak na naman tayo. Lahat. Pero kung pare-pareho tayo yun, alam mo, parang yun. Yung mga girlash na jojombag. Paulit-ulit mo sila pa-jombag. Dapat kasi, ano mo yung, Neng, umalis ka doon sa mga institusyon na mag-jombag ka. Hindi dahil sa ito yung sinasabi ko. Hindi dahil sa iwanan mo na yung jowa mo, Ganun, hindi ah. Kasi pag hindi ka umalis dun sa abusive relationship, baliw ka. Tapos minsan, magkaroon ka na lang ng battered woman syndrome. Tapos when nagkaroon ka ng battered woman, makapatay mo yung jowa mo. Pinapatay mo yung jowa mo. Hindi nakasala ka ba sa Diyos, di ba? So, kaya kailangan, hindi mo hinahayaan yung sarili mo na inaabuso ka. Kasi, pipitik ka. Alam mo yun, lahat ng tao may limitasyon. Pag bumitik ka at nakagawa ka ng, yun lang. So the fund transfers received from national government agencies totaling to 47,509,826 pesos were utilized for the implementation of infrastructure projects and supplemental feeding program, except for the procurement of dump trucks with total budget of 5 million. So dapat pala bibili sila ng dump trucks. Pero hindi sila bibili. Moreover, the following lapses were noted. May lapses na naman. So, one, delay in the completion of projects. B, documentary deficiencies contrary to 2016 RR of RA number 9184 and COA Circular 2012 dated yun. Ano ba yung kulang? The legitimacy of the bidding process and the regularity of the payments made thereof were not established. So, pag binasa niyo yung masasakang ulo. Anyway, we recommend the LCE agreed to una, aim for the full utilization and implementation of the identified development projects under the trust fund for optimum attainment of the intent of the fund. B, require the ME to ensure that the necessary document for civil works and in case of temporary work suspensions are prepared, duly approved and documented to the AT within the prescribed period, and to check the progress of the construction at all reasonable times during the project implementation stage to avoid negative slippage. And C, pangatlo, require the MA to compute for the liquidated damages to be charged to the contractors concerned for failure to satisfactorily complete the work within the specified contract time. And ito pa, in coordination with the MEBAC chairperson and MSWDO to submit the documents with noted deficiencies to the audit team. Sino ba kasi yung LA niya? Number 5. The unutilized balances of fund transfers from NGA to GOCCs for completed PPAs in the previous years amounting to 979,171 pesos and 29 cents and 780,243 pesos and 23 cents recognized under the due to NGAs and due to GOCCs accounts respectively remained unsettled. Dito nabayaran due to absence of subsidiary ledger. In spite of this, request for write-off of dormant fund transfer was not filed by management, contrary to guidelines and procedures on the write-off of fund transfers. Wala na si Jesus dyan. We recommend the LCC agreed to instruct the MA to exert efforts in identifying the source of funds for the unused balances amounting to 979,171,029 cents and 780,243 243,025 recognized under the due to NGAs and due to GOCC's accounts, respectively, and if warranted, file the request for authority to write off dormant fund transfers duly reported with relevant documents and prepare SL for each fund transfers and conduct regular and periodic verification, analysis, and validation of the existence of fund transfers to source NGAs, GOCCs, and other agencies. The other audit observations, together with the recommended courses of actions, are discussed in detail in Part 2 of the report. These, along with prior year's findings, not yet partially acted upon. Diba? Di ba nagagalit? Mga nakaraan pa, hindi pa nila inaayos. Summary of total suspensions, disallowances, and charges at year-end. The suspensions, disallowances, and charges as of December 31, 2022 stood at, anyway, ano silang disallowances, pero mga kulang-kuling yung mga documents. Okay, ako lang. Bago ba? Status of prior year's unimplemented audit recommendations. There were 13 observations contained in the 2021 audit report, for which 36 recommendations were offered. As of the report date, 16 recommendations were fully implemented, 17 were partially implemented, while 3 were not implemented. The details were discussed in Part 3 of this report. Ayun. So, ayun. So, mga ganon. Ganun po yung mga pinag-alalawa ako. Next time, pag-usapan natin yung iba. Ba't mga ganyan? Grabe ako, no? Gabing-gabi na kung ano pinag-char ko. Kasi simula pa lang po yung araw ko. Ang init po kasi sa araw. Kaya, bago na po yung schedule ko. But, a night shift po ako ngayon. So, anyway, sana po may natutunan naman kayo sa mga ganap ko at sana makambag po ito sa buhay niyo. Yun lang po. Salamat. God bless.